you so much for tuning in. Welcome, welcome. We're here for you. This is actually your extended June 15th to July 15th reading. And let's jump into it here. Welcome to your reading, Gemini. And of course, energy is fluid. Time and space are an illusion. It may sort of resonate even beyond this particular time frame, even a little prior. But let's jump into it here for you. And thank you all so much for tuning in ultimately to you here. Now, Gemini, I was meditating your energy, and I was getting specifically this feeling that it was very interesting. I'm seeing that there is a new experience that you are coming to, and perhaps that you feel is really like, it's almost like, oh my gosh, I'm hearing this specifically, like, and as I was meditating, I was kind of getting this sense of, well, I've never really experienced this, like, maybe even like in this way, and for me, this could actually be an ability of yours. I'm feeling this pressure in the heart chakra, leading up a little bit into the throat chakra. For Nuri, there's an intimate experience. I'm hearing this way that you feel you're having that is really even a bit surreal, where you feel maybe even like, well, I've had a premonition about this, but it was just, I'm here for a reason as well, something that maybe you felt was just a matter of time before it would sort of arise. Now, I feel compelled to spray this rose water, and I've been doing that in a few of the readings now. Specifically, I think it was a number of readings, Sag readings, and a number of others, but nonetheless, you know, there could be some sort of focus on what it is that you feel you're also coming to the point of realizing, wanting to also build and carry out in a public way. I'm hearing that as well. And now, for a number of you, I was also hearing this, that there is something maybe that you feel you're making like a really big decision with, and it is possibly in relation to a certain direction. I'm hearing for a number of you, very specifically, I'm hearing it's related to public life. I'm just hearing right off the bat in that way. You're like, okay, well, this will have an impact maybe on my public life in some way, and how is it that I really see myself carrying the space out? And that becomes like a really sort of surreal question as I'm hearing it for a number of you. All right, now we'll pull the cards here for each of the days to see how the energy might sort of transpire through the period that we're reading on, and let's make sure, get all the cards off the ground, and okay, now, yeah, for a number of you, there's a question as well on timing, and it's been really a matter of vulnerability. I'm hearing that as well, you know, feeling that you're not just ready to make the decision, but that it will sort of be able to be carried out in a public way, that in such a way that makes sense. Now, once again, we'll pull the cards here. Okay, I think we got all the cards. Yep. Oh, one more. Which is this, the Eight of Swords. Okay, so if you're never married, this is something actually since childhood that you feel you're coming to a point of confronting, and it's been, I'm here for really uncomfortable. I'm seeing someone with a mask on, it's like, oh, I don't know, I've also never worked like this. Okay, Ten of Swords in reverse around the 15th of June, dear Gemini, and then we stepped into the Judgment card in reverse, and for Nuri Miri, again, this is like just a very new experience. Like, I've never experienced this. I'm hearing that specifically. Like, I'm not used to this. Maybe it's even in a space that's sort of experimental, and you're like, well, this can go in a number of ways. Okay, it's not, but in a certain way as well, there is a sense that things are culminating. That things are sort of, ironically, maybe even enough like making sense in light of not really making sense. And maybe for a number of you as well, it's just a different way of carrying work. Maybe you want to also, for number once again, I'm here private. You want to take maybe even like a personal approach to something, or you feel like you're experiencing something like. I'm here on a more private level. You have the world here coming through. So yeah, some of you had a premonition. It's around the 17th. Okay, so we got 15 Ten of Swords in reverse, 16 Judgment card in reverse. This is for another something you're building towards. So maybe even you had a premonition about, and it might be somebody in your environment who's sort of coming forth. We'll pull another card here on. We're on this character, Judgment in reverse, Ten of Swords in reverse. We got the world again upright. Now, there is sort of clarification here on that as well, and that's around the 15th and 17th. But for a number, it's related to the way in which you carry your work out. You have the Ministry coming through as well. This sort of way of carrying your work out that maybe is shifting. Now, for another, this has to do with communication. Maybe you've had like a number of communicative experiences here. I'm hearing AI, I'm hearing ALI, I'm hearing ally, Ali, I'm hearing, okay. You have the Magician here, so the card associated with the Archetype of Sagittarius. It's actually mirroring the Judgment card reverse. Now, for a number of you, it's very interesting. I'm seeing that you're starting to carry out your work in a certain way that, I'm hearing it feels more comfortable. I'm hearing that ultimately, and maybe it's like, I'm hearing a way that you've positioned your work. I'm hearing your brand as well. That's just, it makes more sense. I'm hearing in that way. Judgment reverse, Magician upright. Now, yeah, I'm hearing something really comfortable here around the 17th. Now, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, or 18th actually. Yeah, okay. And you have the Two of Cups. Yeah, so for a number of you, I'm hearing it's getting really comfortable. You're like, okay, I could do this. I'm hearing in that way. Like, it's something that you feel it. I'm hearing it makes sense. Now, the Magician's looking in the future, past the Two of Cups. There's a lot of dreaming here. You're like, oh my God, where's this going to go? Where's this going to go? A lot of imagination. I'm feeling also heart palpitation in the heart. I'm a little bit of like pressure in the sacral chakra. And it's funny because I was going to pull my hand back. I was kind of, I'm here monitoring the Ten of Swords in reverse that we let into this period with, and the Judgment card in reverse. So I had my hand over it, and I pulled back, and the Judgment card was going to be with. So for whatever, there's something that you feel is like it's building. I think it's getting to that point, and that as well. Now, okay, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Now, we'll pull another card here. Father of Cups. Okay, now that is the first week of this period that we're talking about, and that's the second week of June. Actually, the third week of June, the first week of the second part of June. So this, again, between the 15th, approximately, and the 21st, and you lead out with the Father Cup. So for no reason, there is somebody coming through. They're really romantic. I'm hearing this for a number of you. They could have a lot of Taurus. I'm hearing Venus. I'm hearing Vega. I don't know. I think that's actually an asteroid. They might be an they work with astrology, or they work with astrology possibly in some way. The strength card, but they could work with even some space that's internationally focused, or some language, communications. Six of Swords coming through around the 23rd. So now they could have they could be really private as well, but they may have this sort of, it's a very strong ego space. I'm hearing that. Daughter Swords upright, mirroring the Leo. I'm hearing the Leo upright. Okay, so there's something possibly of focus on confronting some space. I'm seeing something kind of, it snowballs into like a really, I'm hearing cornucopia moment. Like, what is the conversation we're going to hold about this space ultimately? And for number of it's an accumulation. This could even be someone professing something, confessing something, the strength card upright. Now, then you lead into the Six of Swords upright. For me, there are multiple people involved, and it's like something is being clarified possibly. Yep, something is coming forth. It's clarified. I'm hearing understood as well. Daughter Swords upright. It could be also, I'm hearing branding something. Now, become sort of official. I'm hearing it in that way. Now, around the 24th, 1 second. For a number, this is something that someone is really hesitant. I'm seeing them they're going back and forth, like, should I do it? Wait, no, should I really do it? Like, they pace back and forth within the room of communicating some kind of really also strong level of attraction. I'm hearing that as well. And so we have the Daughter Swords upright. Now, the Sun is in reverse. I'm hearing the Lovers. For number, this is someone who's really thinking, they're like, are they in a relationship? Are they with someone? Mother Pentacles upright. They also maybe they've been monitoring some space. It could be professionally, but they really don't want to come out. They're like, I'm seeing this person was really hesitant. I'm seeing somebody who, let's clear that in the sacral chakra. They were wondering, how do I approach this? How do I come at them? I'm hearing that specifically. Now, the Sun is in reverse. Mother Pentacles upright. Mother Pentacles at the base of the Two of Cups. Then you have the Devil upright at the base of the Daughter of Cups. Wow, that's quite a mighty introduction. I'm here in that way. Someone comes through here with the Sun mirroring the Devil mirroring the Strength card, Father Pentacles reverse, lead out with Dear Gemini, Father Pentacles sitting at the base of the Father of Cups. So the Father Pentacles actually looking back at the Strength card past the Devil. I'm seeing that there's a fun mirroring the Mother Pentacles, something that someone has been wanting to offer. For a number of you, I'm hearing also present. And it is something that actually they take quite seriously. They're like, what would I actually introduce in this space that would be, I'm hearing, connected to the concept of commitment. I'm hearing on an emotional level. Now, for maybe someone's also dreaming of someone. I'm hearing that as well. I'm hearing Prussian, Prussian, I don't know. Russian, I'm seeing a maroon card. Yeah, someone was like, is it mature yet though? It's funny because it looks kind of maroon, but it's like, looks kind of in between, an engine, fire truck engine red and maroon. So maybe someone felt like, I don't know. I'm here trying to slide into the DM. I'm hearing that solution. I don't know. Should I take it to that level? I'm hearing that as well. Strength upright, I'm hearing the Daughter Swords upright, I'm hearing the Mother Pentacles upright. Now, for a number of you, this had to really, it had to come to a certain point. I'm feeling pressure I'm hearing in the Acorn chakra. Okay, I'm hearing in the Crown chakra, someone is like, okay, it's got to get to this build-up point. I'm hearing in that way, like, and I'm seeing someone has been wanting to communicate about something, but they were just, I'm hearing they were real hesitant. I'm hearing RRREI. I'm hearing that as well. Okay, now let's pull for the second week here. We'll close off this reading here, and I'll jump into the second part of this read, all right? And the part 2, love and light to you by Gemini. Thank you for tuning in.